Once again, you join us on, well, not really the eve of battle, it's already started. And deep in the forest, a whole host of German tanks lie in ambush. I feel they may be slightly outnumbered. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it right now, and they have to fight through that, because the school is on the line. Their friendships are, well, probably okay, but also on the line. The way things are, and how they've been set up to be, I'm assuming it's going to end up with a sister versus sister standoff at the end. Who really is the best commander? But to find out, we need to fuel up, load the shells. Panzer 4. There's always a slight disconnect between how carefree and fun their lives are at the minute, and then straight into battle being fired at. Also, the last team that was joined, like these ones, they really haven't had any time to do anything other than die immediately. Well, they've laid down their lives for the greater good. But really, even if they don't win, well, the school's still probably in deep trouble, but they'll have the respect and possibly even friendship of the other schools in the area. Well, almost all of them. It's also quite a suiting little logo they have on the side when the tank is flipping around. And the fact they are all in unison there really shows that the operation is quite a well-oiled machine. Didn't they... Isn't that shot of the old woman the same one they used in another battle? So how was their first experience of getting bombarded? Ah. I guess a fitting operation name. When fully outnumbered and basically in retreat across large open fields, deploy smoke. Well, no, you've got a limited ammunition count. At least someone has a cool head on their shoulders. And she knows the layout of the landscape. All's fair in lovers more, yeah. Wow, it can't go by itself, so tow the bitch. I mean, as a way to get up the hill and not leave anyone behind, effective. When did they actually have time to get out and apply the tow ropes, though? At least you've got a steering wheel. Think about the other tank drivers. Always look on the bright side. I don't think we needed that detail on the maps. Hasn't everyone? Good camouflage. Hiding in the wings. Nice. And they've all started to react, but not quick enough. She's having trouble loading. To be fair, they are heavy. The small little movements there to get into proper firing arc. It's over. They have the high ground. I mean, using their superior numbers, obviously. Yeah, these headphones are much better than the other ones. It's much of a more meaty sound I'm getting. And the ones that don't have a turnable turret there at a slight disadvantage. They saw their demise incoming. I'm not sure you'd get the best picture from far away in the stands, but Yuki's dad is still trying. I mean, it doesn't have like front tank tread guards. You can use that to your advantage. Good loading technique. No, they're almost burying it. I mean, you don't have to repeat history, but do you think you can provide some covering fire from the backlines, distract a few of them? Yeah, their operation name's quite easy to give away what is intended. Just when they had almost made it. One of them seems slightly less apprehensive than the others. Hi, fellas. What, no one sounded the alarm before? Would all of them just turn to face the other tank and reveal their sides? Well, using what she has at her disposal. Well, they're following like a strict regime. Yeah, as we saw being said in the previous episodes, yeah, coming up with solutions and strategies on the spot isn't their strong point. Why do I find that little tank scurrying amongst them so funny? There's not much they could really do there other than driving in their path, trying to cut the route they can actually go. Luring them to another point that, well, they've probably got something prepared. Is the engine overheating? Not the safest, but it's a lot better than stopping. Dodge and weave. Did they fall in a ditch? Ah. They can't make such swift movements. That is a big tank. Oh no, a river. Some good ideas there. But are all of the tanks going to be able to make it across? It happened again. Well, it is deeply submerged. Stop crying! It seems they're going to yeah, sure you will. But you're not going to leave anyone behind again. You've already set that up several times. Oh, going into a bit more of a detail and first person view there. It's only the commander. They can handle without her for a few minutes. Several. Oh, touch her to the tow rope. Several reasons why her eyes lit up there. I don't think the river itself is all like that deep, but you're gonna leap across the tanks to get to them. I mean, it's not. She's not gonna change the way she's done it. Of course, well, everyone kind of wants to win, but it's more than just winning the match, isn't it, at this point? That is some leap. Gravity would like to have a word with you. Then why don't you get out and help? But also, yeah, you don't have a lot of teams, so a lot of time. Ah, a rangefinder. Yeah, it's a bit difficult for you, but the extra armor and everything that the tank has probably makes up for it. You can show your thanks when you actually made it out of the river. Are they ready for them this time? Yep. Run away, turtle. They already pulled off the towing a tank routine, so why not? It would be nice if they did it in a really earlier episode and just brought it back. Then there was that little one struggling to keep steady. Ah, probably some good shops open at this time. Yep, so scout tanks listed, posted around. Is it going to be? Wow. Well, so much for historical monuments, or landmarks. That is one speedy little tank. That's the automobile club for you. Are they going to have to stop for refueling or anything? Well, being able to realise what it is that you're seeing right away is probably good. You can know the estimated armour class and whatnot. If it's something you can take out or something you should run away from. Ah. He needed a larger turning circle. But are they now going to be lured into something else? Using one of their own tricks against them? Oh, shit. Oh. Run? I suppose it is kind of... You're gonna have to back up a bit more to really rotate your barrel. Essentially a moving castle. Just the shockwave itself was that powerful. Good attempt. Ah, flag on the underneath, that's good. The thing is, it's not very fast. But you do not want to be caught on the wrong side of that barrel. They're just a little rattled and upside down. Was that a little fleck of paint? Yeah. Looks like Urban Warfare wasn't... Nice marching tune. Wasn't quite the bright idea it seemed. And now that the tables have turned once again... The thing is, they can just kind of sit back for a little bit, see what the mouse can do. There's no need to rush in and waste any more of your tanks. But imagine, yeah, one of them rolling up on you. It's like, oh, shit. I think, armor really doesn't mean much at that point. You want as much speed as possible to get the hell out of there. Or at least out of its firing arc. Final episode, but there's a lot more OVAs. But sticking true to her nature, rescuing a teammate who is stuck in the river. Not really submerged this time, but still. actually pulling through onto the other side and continuing on. And we know it's a show, but for a relatively unknown newcomer to come onto the scene and not only get to the finals, but potentially had a chance at winning. I wonder if placing bets on this is allowed. Someone's about to make a lot of money. And not only is potentially the most prized school going to lose against the underdogs, but lose when they have the advantage of numbers, experience, and mobile fortress itself. Yeah, that's going to take some explaining. Don't think the mother's going to be all too happy should that come to pass. But there's one more episode, so along with some good music, some battle marches, very meaty gun sounds now. And a hell of a lot of maintenance. Hopefully you'll come back for the next one. If you enjoyed, let me know. But there's a lot more than just one episode, so you may want to subscribe so you don't miss out. Take care of yourself, though. See you in the next one. If you would like to help me overcome the gigantic tank rumbling down on me with murderous intent, then consider joining on to my Patreon. Because without risking life and limb, Sal, Raywin, Electricant Alfia, Noku, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Match, Russell Paulson, Gurley, Denmark 1997, ASD, Dark Shadow 7899 and everyone else can and have managed to keep my channel alive. Probably in more ways than they really know.